Now, here's the problem with EST and every other simulator. All formal data published since the end of World War II shows that soldier skill with small arms has steadily declined. Every change to qualification standards has reduced the challenge, and soldier skill has followed that ever downward. Every published study from any entity within the Department of Defense making an assessment of soldier small arms skill, and this includes every other branch of the Department of Defense for that matter, indicates skills are generally declining. We're worse off now than we have been in the past. None of this is the fault of any of these simulators. Any of them can be effective tools, and they could have helped. But a tool is only as good as the person wielding it. There are two significant flaws in every simulator ever put to use: low availability and poor leadership and organization. Low availability is if soldiers don't get to use the thing often enough to matter, it doesn't matter if you have a simulator or how awesome it might be, because they don't get enough quality reps with it for it to make any difference. And poor leadership and organization kind of flows into that as well. Most units fail to consistently make use of whatever simulators they might have available, and there isn't really a solid plan to get personnel more skilled. Here's a critical point to understand. Most soldiers that shoot well do so on their own or by accident. Despite having spent millions and millions of taxpayer dollars on simulators, you're still getting a lackluster training result. Meanwhile, competition shooters use zero-cost simulators, better known as dry practice, and go win competitions with it. I have never met a competitive shooter with successful results that doesn't do plain old-fashioned dry practice, and they all find it to be useful. This is not a question of money. It is a simple question of will. If you lack leadership that has enough knowledge and interest to make a fix will never occur.